It's Sunday, January 3rd. I'm Mike Rogers, and this is Comic Book Steals and Deals. Over at Golden Apple's Comics today, I was looking at their more sold out books than I was looking at their actual books that were for sale. They were books that I noticed were hot this week, and then I noticed that they were sold out there, so I thought they were worth mentioning. Now, the other thing, too, is that if you look at yesterday's video, all the books that I'm about to mention were found in yesterday's video and should still be there. So, the list on Golden Apple that are sold out that really jump out at me are the Symbiote Spider-Man number 3, the A and the B cover. In this issue, Monica Rambeau as Ms. Marvel takes Peter Pan to space so that he can work with Kang the Conqueror, bringing Kang the Conqueror into the storyline. Now, both covers are great. One cover has Monica Rambeau on it, and the other one is a Shalvey cover that's just dynamic. I think both are $3.99, so check those out. I think that's going to be really hot. Amazing Spider-Man number 56, the Philip Tan cover. Again, this is linked in yesterday's video, so just check it out. Awesome cover. I'd love to put it in my thumbnail again today, but it'd just be too repetitive. Star Wars High Republic number 1, the Hans cover, the Yoda cover. That one is sold out. Again, linked in yesterday's video to find out where that is. And then two that I almost left off the list were the next Batman number 1, and this is Future State. And Future State is just such a huge thing that I'm not really doing it. But Future State, the next Batman, of course, next Batman did sell out. And King in Black Valkyrie number 1. I don't really know what's going on in King in Black Valkyrie number 1 or in Valkyrie number 2 that they're talking about a lot, but definitely check it out, because there's something going on with that series. They got a new character as Valkyrie. Seems very hot. Over to Morphous Inc. today. You can get the sketch cover of the Proctor Valley Road, the Momoko number 1 for $19.95. So you don't have to do any deals where you buy it in packs or anything like that. They just have it there for $19.95. Over at Sanctum Centaurium today, I was looking at the final order cutoff for January 4th. The Department of Truth number 5, they have the Tau cover. This is their variant at $19.99. They have the C cover, which should be in my thumbnail today. Oh, that's a gorgeous cover. Really beautiful artwork, $3.89. And then there's a D cover as well. Again, $3.89. This is by Terrell, and it's a Virgin variant. So very interesting. It's not a Virgin variant. I'm sorry. Not true. But there is an A, a B, a C, a D, and a D cover to Department of Truth number 5. They also have Recount number 1, which has gone into a second print at $3.99. They have Spawn number 314. And in this picture, Spawn has a sword between his legs. And that sword looks to be the sword from God Country. That's what people are saying. So it could be a very important cover on a very important comic book. They have Canto number 2, Hollow Man number 5 for $3.59. And over at Outcast Comics today, they have the Marat Michaels Department of Truth number 5. Now, lots of Department of Truth today, but the Department of Truth number 5, they have the trade at $14.99 and the Virgin variant at $29.99. Done by Marat Michaels, and Marat Michaels has a huge following, so I think there's going to be Marat Michaels fans buying this comic and Department of Truth fans buying this comic. So I think it's going to be pretty hot. That's over at Outcast. At Wanted Comics, they have Department of Truth number 4, $24.95. This is that notebook variant with the creature on the notebook. Love that one, that blue ink. That is on sale at $24.95. They also have the 1 in 10, which is that same character but in a much darker cover, like a painted cover, for $7.95. Then they have number 4, this Virgin variant for $10 I've never seen before. I've never seen this cover before. It's a Virgin variant of number 4. Check it out. They also have Darth Vader number 9, the second print for $10. So it's got that new character on the cover. And they have Kanan number 1, the Scotty Young variant at $39.95. I had not seen that before. That was pretty cool. They also have, over at Wanted Comics, they have a Venom number 2. It's a Wanted Comics variant. It's $10. I had purchased this comic before, and it came with a double cover. So you might want to check that out to see if you get one that comes with a double cover. I've seen people who got one that didn't come with a double cover, but I did get one with a double cover. Over at Marvelous Comics. Marvelous is one of our new sponsors. They're a community comic book shop. You use Steals and Deals, A-N-D, and Steals and Deals at checkout for 15% off. There's only one comic book you need to know about over at Marvelous Comics today. They've got Faust #1. This is the most desired comic book in the world. Everybody I know who's a serious collector is looking for this comic book. Anything to do with Faust. They have Faust #1, Act 1, Love and the Damned. How did I not write down the price? I did not write down the price, but they have Faust #1, Act 1, Love of the Damned. And this is one of the rarest, hardest books to find. Talk to anybody. If you know Robert Galvin, I'll share this with Robert Galvin, but Robert Galvin's going to freak out when he sees this. Everyone is looking for this book who's a serious collector. I can't believe they have it at Marvelous Comics today. Over at Wrath of Comics, we're using CBSD10 to get 10% off our order at Wrath. They have the best Something's Killing the Children selection, Strange Academy selection, and the last Ronin titles on the internet right now. Combined, those three titles, that's the best selection that's out there right now. They've got all the variants. Strange Academy, I think they even still have a #1 over there. Check in the Strange Academy. I know they have the third print available. Check the Strange Academy. They pretty much have all the issues covered there. And then the last Ronin title, they've got a ton of the variants there too. So definitely check out Wrath of Comics, CBSD10 to get 10% off your order. And then don't forget about Ninja Dairy Comics. Ninja Dairy Comics does they do a show on YouTube, which is an FOC show. So it's final order cutoff, but you order the books while he's doing it. So he's going through the books and you just tell him which ones you want, and then you make a list, and then you pay him, and then he sends you the books. It's very, very cool, very interesting. I was finding all the Future State books over there. So if you're a specific Future State book that you can't find, check out Ninja Dairy Comics. That's pretty much all I have for you today on that front. But not only somehow did I get comic books in today. So we were talking last night about doing I don't even think this is all of them. We were talking last night about doing a sale, and that instituting a new rule at the auctions, which just seems fair. Which is that if you are in an auction and you purchase books and you don't make arrangements to pay me within a week, within 7 days before the next auction, then we resell your books. And I don't want it to be a nasty thing. It's actually trying to avoid nasty things rather than being a bill collector. I'd rather just be somebody who enjoys selling books to you guys. So rather than being a bill collector, what we'll do is we'll just eliminate that. We'll send out the request through PayPal, but then if you can't pay, or if you can't pay or you don't pay, the books are going to be back up next auction, so you can come and bid on them again. No harm, no foul, and nobody's the wiser and nobody's upset. So with that in mind, we do have some books that are going to be auctioned off tonight with the books that I got in today, and I just will show you one of these. So there's a pile of these. So should be very interesting. I want to get started at around 8 o'clock tonight, just like last night. But we got a bunch of brand new books, so it should be a lot of fun. So hopefully I'll talk to you later. Well, I know I'll talk to you later, but yeah, I'll talk to you soon.